2, 1. 1, 2, 3. We're alive. Hey. Hey.
What it do?
Hey. Hey.
Anthony, what fucking episode is this?
167.
Episode 167 of Love and Chokes podcast.
Yes. Yes.
It's your boy, Keebler. I'm sitting in the house in Las Vegas. On the switches, making everything possible is the fucking strongest fuck Anthony.
Hey, guys.
He awkward, but he's strong.
Yeah.
He technical in his own way.
Technical in my own way. There you go. I like that.
Uniquely technical Anthony.
Yes. So I know when I'm sloppy.
Oh, shit.
Nobody else does.
It all looks like slop from the
It
outside,
does.
but from inside the body,
Yes.
that is only controlled by the brain of Anthony.
Yes. Well, I wouldn't go that far. Let's not say just Anthony. There could be some other like mystics at work here. I don't know what's
The puppet masters.
The puppet masters. They may be just sometimes they move my strings. I'm like, oh, I didn't know I could do that. So there you go.
You're a marionette now?
Yeah, sometimes. I hear it. They shout out to me and I hear it.
Like I could be.
I could be.
Any ladies out there, if you need a marionette,
Oh, no, not like that. No,
you let me know.
That's too creepy for me. I don't like that idea.
Shit.
No,
That's not even really creepy.
It is kind of creepy because I have to because it's like I imagine it in the most creepiest way possible. I imagine it like it's like a true horror movie where like they like drug you up, but you can still like watch everything that's going on, and then they're like just like stringing you along, or like
they're just pulling you around on your strings.
Yeah, I'm like that's creepy. That's like what are those things that people like have when they wake up and they can't move their body yet? Sleep paralysis.
Sleep paralysis.
Yeah, that would scare me.
Yeah, all right. So when I was a teenager, I feel like I experienced a brief moment of sleep paralysis.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I say that because I'm trying to like apply logic to what happened in terms of like what actually occurred in the room. So I am 15 years old and I'm in Austria, right? And I'm singing with a group from school, this like touring group or whatever the fuck. And I wake up in the middle of the night in this bed, and there's like 2 twin beds in this room. There's another kid in the room. And when I wake up, I try to sit up, and I feel like I can't move. So like, it's like I felt like my forehead and my chin moved. Like, so my chin tucked, my head moved a little bit, right?
Yeah.
But then nothing else happened. I was just like stuck. And I remember, and this is where everything gets squirrely, because now everything could be lies.
Yeah,
right?
It could be a dream. Yeah.
Right? I don't think a dream. No, not a dream.
Okay.
It's impossible that it could be a dream. But things like how long this happened. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like how long was I in that state? So like, if you ask me how long I was in that state, I would say I was in that state. And I'm trying to be conservative.
Okay.
Right? I'm trying to be conservative about that moment right now.
Yeah.
I would say I was in that state for about 10 seconds.
Okay.
Now that could have been 3 seconds or a second and a half.
Yeah.
But when I was in the moment, right, I thought that was like about a minute.
Yeah.
I thought I was being held down for about a minute, right?
Yeah.
But it probably wasn't that long, right? So eventually I'm able to sit up and I feel like I've broken free. And so when I feel that feeling, I assume that something was holding me down. That like, I don't know anything about sleep paralysis. I know that I'm in an old ass place.
Right.
And I'm like, obviously there's some kind of ghost holding me down.
Okay.
Like, obviously.
Yeah.
Like that's the only reasonable fucking thing to think, right?
Right.
Like,
makes sense.
And so I jump into the bed of the other kid, right? And I'm like, wake up. He's like, what? I'm like, dude, we can't sleep here. And he's like,
why?
Yes, I can. He was like, I was doing just fine, you know? And I'm like, no, man, we gotta get out of here. He's like, look, man, if you gotta go, you gotta go. I was like, all right, I gotta go. So I start to sleep in the hallway.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, that looks pretty sketchy. So I know that the entire hallway is like us. It's like the group that I'm with.
Yeah.
But I don't know who's in each room.
Right.
So I just knock on the door. I'm like, hey, man, who is this?
Yeah.
And they're like, what? And I'm like, open your door. And they open. And I don't even remember who it was, but I slept on their floor.
Yeah.
And I felt somehow I didn't think that the ghost could slip through. I just got a DM that just says thought.
Wow, that's aggressive.
Swear to God.
Yeah, amazing.
I swear to God, that DM just came through my screen and just said thought, and it blew off my train of thought.
It's like thought.
It was like, yeah, because I'm just a simple thought here. You know, I can't hold thoughts in my head.
You don't hold thoughts. Yeah.
So I asked the kid, like, no. Where was I?
You were sleeping on the floor.
I slept on the floor, and I don't know. That might be the end of the story.
Oh, okay. Did you wake? What happened? What was the aftermath the next morning?
There was no real aftermath. It was like we were moving on. I think we were in Salzburg that night.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like a place that like tourists tend to go, just because like it's old and it's pretty.
Right.
And I think we were only there for one night, so like we dipped out. But like sleep paralysis is probably the explanation for that, or just being in a nightmare state.
Yeah.
And feeling stuck in my body. But like I was ready to be like, dude, there are ghosts in this hotel and they were holding me down. Like that was my story and I believed it. Like I believed it.
Or it's just ghost. Just go with that. Ghost.
It could be ghost.
Could be ghost. But yeah. No puppeteering.
Mm-hmm.
No puppeteering.
I'm gonna hum Billie Eilish melodies throughout this podcast. Everyone needs to be entirely prepared for that. Like it's been
off key.
I don't know, man. What?
Off key.
You're off key.
No, I'm saying you get to sing them off key.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, how dare you, Anthony? I'll throw a fucking battery through your forehead.
He's like,
but yeah, you just want us to get blocked?
Yeah,
or like copyright shit?
Because sometimes they still.
So how are you allowed to cover shit?
You're allowed to. I think you have to specifically say what you're doing this for. I can't like specifically say this whole episode. I guess I could say that this episode contains XYZ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A continuing cover of Billie Eilish is whatever the fuck song I want.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm utterly obsessed.
Yeah.
Which sounds bad.
It does.
It's not even legal.
I'm
obsessed with a child.
See where I was before?
What, this was you?
That was me. I told we had this conversation. I said, hey,
Look, man, just because we had this conversation doesn't mean I remember it. We both know.
Yeah, I know.
That I have the memory of a fucking goldfish.
Yes, we do.
Like, I have good intentions and a bad memory.
Yes, you do.
Those are things that people should know.
Yes. I brought this up to you before. I was like, yeah, Billie Eilish is kind of like just like a cool person. She just seems like a cool person to be around, and her music's pretty dope too. And then I saw an interview with her. Yeah, and I was like, oh man, I'm like, how old is she? Like, oh, she's like, okay, cool. You're like my imaginary crush. You're not real till you turn 18.
Well, see, like, I don't have to crush on you because I want to like have like actual sex with you.
Right, no, I agree.
Like, whenever there's like an artist, there's like the crush that I have on them is about the art.
Right, I agree.
Like, it's not about the person.
Yes,
but it has nothing to do with them.
Yes, but
like it doesn't matter what they look like, how old they are, what parts they got. It's like when I really like fall for an artist, it's just the art that I'm like trying to have sex with.
Yeah.
And like instead of having sex with the art, you have sex to the art.
Yes.
It's very simple.
I get what you're saying, but just to be clear, we do an internet radio show, so that's why I say everything's taken out of context. So let's just say I just pretend like it's just an imaginary thing.
Yes, you're right to do that, but fuck anyone that would try to fuck someone over for saying the right things. Like we didn't say anything off color about that young lady. Yeah. Like, and I wouldn't because it's pointless.
Yeah.
Like, in fact, like she makes a point to wear like baggy shit, so you can't really see what she looks like, which I think is a dope choice.
Exactly.
I don't do that.
Right.
Like if you follow my Instagram is super thoughty.
Yeah.
Especially as of late, just because I think it's funny. Like it's basically essentially like, look. For a while, I feel like nobody really watched my Instagram stories at all.
Yeah.
And then I started posting thoughty things. And then it like doubled. It fucking doubled.
Yeah, it did.
Which is weird. And then it's like, even the reactions and like the people that vote on shit, and when I'm asking about jiu-jitsu stuff, if I get more responses. And it's like, well, I was just doing that to make fun of people that were like more popular than me. I was just doing that to like make fun of Gordon Ryan.
Yeah.
And his homeboy Nikki. They're literally every other Instagram is like
biceps.
Yeah. And like I'm not on that level. Like, I don't feel comfortable flexing, obviously, like flexing for shoot, like flexing like in real life. Because I just don't ever really do that. Like, I never had bodybuilding aspirations when I started picking up weights.
Right. But now it's a consequence. Like, oh, look at this go. Look at this muscle. Oh.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, I think it's interesting that like you can easily make an argument that like sex, even indirectly and ironically, still sells.
Yes.
Like if I'm like, I'm a fucking slut, and then I'm like, yo, I need to know what you guys want to learn about jujitsu. Those posts get more fucking traction.
Yeah.
But if I was just like, here's the positive jujitsu post of the day, no one gives a fuck.
Oh,
like, no one gives a fuck. Like, I make fun of a bulge in my fucking pants, and then I'm like, yo, you want some jujitsu? Hey. More people are on it, and like, I don't know how I feel about it yet, but I'm having fun with it.
You know what my favorite position is I totally forgot the position.
My favorite?
No, I totally forgot the position. It's supposed to be like a sexual joke, but I totally forgot. North-south position. North-south.
Yeah, the north-south.
Or reverse guard.
Call it 69.
Reverse guard. I just always invert immediately when I'm in somebody else's guard. I just always
immediately invert.
Immediately invert.
I throw my taint right in their face.
Yeah. Yeah, immediately in their guard. That's my move. That's my move.
Oh my god.
Always what I go for. All right. But yeah. Sex does sell. Thoughty thoughts and thoughty picks always work out well. It's like,
it's ridiculous,
especially because like there's like everybody's super cool, but we only got like a couple like evil people. I don't even call them evil, but they're evil in the culture. It's like, you guys don't respect jujitsu in the same way. You gotta keep it clean. No sex, no sexual. No, none of that smoky.
And all those dudes that are like, you have to keep it pious. They're all like the dirtiest dudes.
Exactly. So you get to be like, oh, there's people that are people on the internet that does jiu-jitsu. You're not just like, oh, my friend, you know, I wake up every day. I put my dick in acai bowl. I mix it up. It tastes good.
I put the watermelon juice on my skin.
On my skin. That's how you know it tastes delish.
Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, like, I get how that model is tired, but like it's just funny that like the thought model seems to translate. Like, it seems to translate.
It's new.
I haven't done all the data on it yet.
It's hip. I mean, kimonos and hose, or hose and kimonos. There you go.
Hose and kimonos followed me back.
See. Hose.
I think they understand that I'm out here thoughting for the streets as well.
Yeah, thoughts right. And thoughts.
Maybe one day I'll have the honor of being an honorary hoe. Who knows?
Honorary hoe.
I want to be an honorary hoe.
I want to be hose.
Hilarious.
Hose and kimonos.
We can do a collab with these hoes.
Hose and chokes. Hose and chokes. Or love and hose.
No,
love
that's
and
not
hose.
it.
You can do love and hose.
It would just be a love and chokes and hose and kimonos collaboration.
It's too long. But there's gotta be some mashup for like a second. Gotta have that love and hose. It's too long of a name.
Love and hose.
Love and hose.
Keebler loves hose.
You can't say choking kimonos. That just sounds wrong.
Choking kimonos.
Choking kimonos.
No, just Keebler loves hose.
Love hose. Chokes and hose. Either one. It's love hose or chokes and hose.
Where's my love? No, it is true. I have a very soft place in my heart for hose in real life.
Don't we all? Don't we all?
No, I'm serious. Everyone doesn't.
No,
like I don't like how it's like a cute like leftist issue to be like to say like sex worker instead of prostitute and shit like that. Like I support sex workers' rights and all that shit, but I really do. Like, and have for a fucking long ass time. So yeah, I really do have love for hoes.
That's always good. That's always good. That's always good. All right.
Is it always good?
It is. Almost. Unless they take your money, then it's not good. If they steal your money, then it's not good. Unless you're one of those people that feel like you're just playing the game. It's just part of the game.
Does that happen?
Sometimes it does. Sometimes they just steal stuff.
You mean like street prostitutes?
Either or, like real life, like ones that like have jobs, like real life whores that have like 9 to 5s.
Whores.
That have 9 to 5s. They may steal some stuff, and then street prostitutes too.
Man, I mean, if times are dark,
I mean, some people are just kleptos. Some people are just sick, and some people just also like have weird fetishes for that too.
For stealing?
Yeah, stealing. There has
Like
to
it makes them wet to steal?
I'm almost positive there has to be somebody who does that. Like
Definitely there is someone. But like, do we know the name of that condition?
Let's see. Being turned on.
Or is it just an offshoot of kleptomania? Like sexual arousal caused by stealing.
Sexual arousal.
Where's my mind?
Kleptogania? Kleptogania.
Kleptogania?
Yeah, Gania.
What is this?
Yeah.
Show it to me.
All right, give me a second.
Show it to us. Show it to us all.
I'll try my best to show it to everybody. Let's see.
It's like, yeah, if you get aroused by stealing, this is what you are. We've given a name to who you are. Isn't that comforting in a way?
For those some people, it might be. Let's see.
Dude, so, all right, so full disclosure. I have compulsive behaviors, right? Like one of the compulsive behaviors I have is that I yank my hair out. And when I found out what that was called, I was like, oh, like this is called something? I'm not just some fucking freak with bald hair. Just like, this is great. Like, that was so nice. Do you know what that's called?
No.
Compulsive pulling out of the hair is known as trichotillomania.
Trichotillomania.
Trichotillomania. Get it fucking right. And I still might make an album called Trichotillomania.
Here's your.
Yeah, you checking my work?
I checked your work.
Checking my work, cuz?
Kleptogina. That's I can't show that. That's inappropriate.
Whoa, did you already show it?
I did show it. I didn't see what it was. It was basically somebody's nipple.
You're like, yes.
Somebody's nipple in the spur.
Don't tell yourself.
That's okay. It's good.
Out here ratting on yourself.
Somebody will have to know.
Hey, over here.
Say. It wasn't focused on, but yeah, kleptogania is the meaning to steal.
There's no way you're saying that right.
Klepto. Let's see what they got. Let's see what's the what do they call it thing? The breakdown of the word.
It looks like kleptolagnia.
Kleptolagnia. There you go.
Boom.
Yeah, kleptolagnia.
Maybe
So there you go. There's a name for you people now.
Sexual arousal or gratification brought on by committing an act of theft.
Yes,
yeah, makes sense.
Yes. The passion of the thieving burns the passion.
And it makes sense. Like, I can see how someone can get aroused by that.
Yeah.
Because it's an exciting thing. Like, anything that can be exciting or scary or painful could easily turn directly sexual.
Yeah. That's why everybody
loves. You ready for the segue?
Ocean 11. So everybody loves Ocean's 11.
What?
That's why all the ladies love Ocean's 11. The Ocean's movie. Cause it's just
and because like every good-looking Hollywood fucking white boy's in that movie. Yeah. That helps. Yeah. That's how you get that money.
The money.
You put Clooney and Matt Damon and all these cunts in the same. Brad Pitt, what the fuck?
It's like Brad Pitt. It's like that was like basically the what's it called? What's that movie with what's this? I forget everybody's name today. Who does the boxing movies? Sylvester Stallone. So it's like it's basically like the Expendables.
The boxing movies?
Yeah.
You mean Rocky?
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
So basically, they were like the Expendables of good-looking people.
Oh yeah, you can make that argument.
Yeah, that's what they were. Except nobody was washed up.
But they were first, right?
Yeah, they were first. As they should be.
Like the big ensemble action movie cast.
Yeah. It's like, what? There's no way you'd get George Clooney and Brad Pitt in the same movie.
But you can!
With Matt Damon. Oh my God. All right, what's your segue?
I'm over it.
Oh.
Like, it got less funny the longer it sat in my mouth.
It's like damn.
As things often do.
Yeah.
Now.
But ching.
Let's go to the fucking UFC.
All right. Let me stop sharing my screen to everybody so we can.
Let's go to the motherfucking UFC.
People can see our face now, and then you can see your own face.
Did you see it?
I did not see it, but I saw. Well, I didn't see. I saw Rose's fight. That's what I saw. That's what I wanted to see. And I believe, without a doubt, that even without that slam, Rose was already in trouble.
Why do you think that?
Body shots and leg kicks. She got significantly slower from like the first to second round.
So you feel like she was losing that fight?
Yeah, I think feel like she was losing that fight. Like it may, but like she like her output pace slowed down significantly from like round 1 to round 2. She was not feeling it. What do you think?
Okay, I'm not sure.
Okay.
So, it's one person could say that I watched this fight.
Yeah.
Another person might say that I did not watch this fight. And,
Okay.
And I would say I did not watch this fight because I had difficulty literally seeing it.
Oh, what happened?
We're gonna protect the innocent,
okay.
so I didn't.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
I didn't see it
stuff
very
happened.
clearly.
Yeah, I got you.
Right, I didn't get a clear angle. Let's say that. However, I saw the finish over and over again and over and over again, and I'm frankly surprised that we don't see more finishes by Slam. It wasn't even like she did anything super wrong there, Rose.
No. She
didn't do anything super wrong. She just made a choice. And Jessica made a choice as well. And so it was a bummer. Like, all right, let's just talk as a fan.
Yeah.
Right? As a fan, the first thing that happened that day was BJ Penn fighting Clay Guida.
Yes.
That's the first time that I turned on the UFC and started watching.
Yes.
So I'm like, God damn it.
Was it hard?
Why the fuck are we fighting Clay Guida? Like, now, is Clay Guida beatable?
Yes.
Yes. But like, man, are there other guys who are more beatable than Clay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, for sure. You know why? Because Clay is never going to get tired. And he's not going to fucking give up.
Yeah.
And that sucks. Like, that sucks. That's the last thing I wanted BJ to have to deal with. And so I watched BJ, in my opinion, win the first round. And then start to slow down systematically until the point where it was actually difficult to watch. Like when I saw his head get snapped back and I saw him having difficulty standing on his leg, part of me didn't want to watch another fight the rest of the fucking night. Like, dude, I'm not even fucking playing. I was like, why did that just happen to my hero? Like, why am I watching my hero get destroyed by a very average, tough fighter, right? A journeyman is murking my dude. Like, this fucking sucks all the dicks. And then, slowly but surely, more fucking legends get fucked up out here.
Right.
Nogueira, Aldo. And I'm like, kind of exhausted now, man. Gotta fucking sink my battleship.
Like all
then
the
Anderson,
legends. Yeah, all the legends
goes down.
All the legends go down. Everybody's just taking
shots. It's like, well, goddamn.
It's called the retirement card. That's what they called it. It's called the retirement card.
That's what it should have been called.
It's called retirement home ass beatings 2019.
And I'm a fan of Rose, and I've basically stopped being a fan of women's MMA ever since I started working closely with Jess, because I just see it like any of these bitches could move up,
right?
Or any of these bitches could move down.
Yeah.
And I say that with like,
due
respect, with all due respect. Yeah. So it's hard to be like cheering or like really emotionally concerned for a person. But like, I followed Rose's career since right before she got into the UFC. And I've always been impressed with the way she handles herself and always entertained by her fights. Right. And so I wanted to see her win just because I like her.
Yeah.
You know? And I have nothing against Jessica Andrade. But I'm a fan of Rose Namajunas. Like, I'm a fucking fan of hers.
Yeah.
So when she got KO'd on the slam, the first thing I thought was, is she okay?
Yeah.
Because I didn't know if she got put on the back of her head or on like the side of her head. Like, did it crank your neck and knock you out? Or did it just hit you in the back of the head? And we're just talking about impact here. Because either way, it's concerning. But one is I'm going to be concerned for your neck. And the other, I'm going to assume that you're pretty much okay. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And it turned out it was more like a very high, flat back bump. Like, she essentially got power bombed onto the back of her shoulders, neck, and head.
Yep.
And that was enough to knock her out. And that would have been enough to knock out a lot of people. Jessica Andrade has a physicality that nobody else has in that weight class right now.
She is a big girl compared to those girls.
I mean, originally she was up at 35.
Mm-hmm.
She came down to 15. Right?
Yeah.
So she skipped right past 25. I was like, nah, I'm going to go down to 15. But I think at the time that she made this move, 25 didn't even exist.
Right. Let me just double check, though.
Double check the math on that. But I think that's why she did it, and then she stayed there.
She said
But she is so strong. I can't even say that she's so much bigger. I don't even know if that's it. She's just fucking super, super, super strong.
Just the way she picked her up.
She DC slams girls in every fight she has in this weight class.
Yeah. Yeah, so she was bantamweight.
And by DC, I'm referring to Daniel Cormier.
Yeah.
Right? High crotch, lift you over the head, dump you on your head, spin you around, flat back you, do whatever I want to you. Like, that kind of power. It's like, see, I saw Rose winning that fight up until the point where she got slammed.
Yeah.
But again, like, admittedly, I'm a fan. So when she lands something clean, I'm going to see it as being of higher value.
Yeah.
Right? I have difficulty being objective once I'm a fan. If I'm just watching a fight, I don't get lost in it. But, like, if I truly like a fighter, if I'm emotionally connected to, like, their persona or anything about them, I'm just as dumb as anybody else. Like, I'm a fucking moron who likes them. You know, like, right. I'm like, no, it was never even close.
No, it never happened.
Like, argue with me about round 5 of Conor versus Nate. I will fucking go to the wall. That second fight, I'm like, when people are like, oh, but he got taken down. I'm like, you better shut the fuck up. Like, that's pretty much the whole argument. Like, that's not even a real argument.
Don't worry about it, kids. Just keep quiet.
You better shut the fuck up about that takedown.
You better just shut it up. Shut it up, guys.
Oh, my God.
Shut it up.
So, yeah. Like, I recognize that about myself. I realize that I, A, speak in superlatives, and 2, or B, not 2. A, then B. B, I'm a fucking mark. You know? Like, if I become a mark for somebody, I pretty much rose-colored glasses for everything they do. What do you mean Conor stepped on a phone?
No. Speaking of that, he's done. He's clear. Charges have been dropped. He's a free man.
Oh, surprise, surprise.
Yeah, he's a free man.
Look, you buy a motherfucker a new iPhone, you get him some front row tickets or something or other.
Yeah.
Slide some cash under the door. What are we gonna split hairs here? Like, no one killed you. No one fucking set your mom on fire.
I lost my pictures.
There's a phone, dude.
My pictures.
My babies.
My pictures. Your babies are still here. You can take pictures of your babies.
Yeah, take some new pictures and use the cloud this time.
Yeah, exactly. Or don't.
He's like, all those thoughts.
Yeah, exactly. Or just print them out. Be old school. Print them out.
Oh, no.
Print them out. Be old school.
All those thoughts.
Just let your wife know. Let your wife know you're just preparing for the impending doom of the world. You need some backups in case we.
Oh no.
That's a good plan to have. Just have hard copies.
Copies?
Be a hard copy kind of guy. Because you never know. Be like a flip book kind of guy.
Because you never know.
Be a flip book kind of guy too.
Oh.
But
what I did there?
You did. You just.
This is. Do you know what I've done?
You have laid on your bed now. You've completed the fan fictions that you've wanted to complete. He's like, yes.
Well, I didn't want this.
You suggested it.
I think someone wants this.
I believe it's true. It's very sad.
I think there's more than one someone.
That's even worse.
There's probably several someones who would love to be in the bed as I was podcasting.
Yes, they would.
And they would. And maybe I'll let them one day. Maybe we should do that.
One day. We'll have
you know what? Seriously? We haven't executed on the Pornhub podcast.
We have not.
Are we waiting until episode 200?
Yes. 200 will be where we switch over to Pornhub. We'll have Darren can have all his content. Well, we won't switch all our content there.
No, I'm not gonna switch everything.
Everything will be everything. All from 200 onward will be up on.
I'm
YouTube.
Just worried that someone else is gonna do it before we do it.
What, just put all our content up there. Like just do YouTube, like all jiu-jitsu and podcasting content on.
Yeah.
Just put make.
Just like I can double it up on Instagram, right? Yeah. I can double it up on.
Yeah.
YouTube and Pornhub.
Yes, you can. I know people have done something like not like that, but like they've done like things where they put other people's stuff up there, like They've put like other people's jujitsu material up there, like not even like women.
Really?
Yeah, they've like I could probably find some right now if I really wanted to. Let's see.
I've seen people doing movie reviews and shit.
Let's see.
Like, but that's like the most content that's like random. But they were also topless.
Ah, okay. Like there's like it's like just straight. Let's see if I can find. Let's see. This looks very sexual. This looks like it's a move. This looks like this is actual jiu-jitsu.
So to fill people in, if you're new, right? A few weeks back, I suggested that like we should just do a podcast on Pornhub, or do content on Pornhub and have it not be porn, just have it be content, jiu-jitsu based, and podcast shit, and just to do it, like it's not even fully a goof. It's just like, why the fuck not? I like porn. Let's give a little bit of what I give to them.
Who is Jao? Is this like, wait, hold on, is this the guy who beat Dean Lister? Wow. Okay, so like, their videos up on. I'll show you. So there's a couple, but I think this might be more like closer to like subtle porn. Like,
so like it's indirect porn.
Like it's like girl wearing like tight see-through tank top, and you can't see her breast or anything like that, but it's definitely pretty apparent that they're there. Like her breasts exist, but they're like sometimes there's just some of them.
It's pretty apparent that they're there though.
Yeah, they're pretty apparent, like they're there.
Those are some obvious titties.
There's some obvious titties, yes. Let's see, is this? Yeah, and a lot of them are just Gabriel Garcia just beating up other women.
Well, yeah. See, there's people that just fetishize anything that's like the Amazon thing.
Yeah, Gabby's.
Yeah,
feet. Gabby's.
So
feet.
Gabby Smash. There's like would be within that realm of Amazon shit.
Girl versus.
See, but I think that's fucked up. See, like what I don't like is when people take things that aren't porn, that aren't their content, and jerk off to them. Like, or like encourage other people to jerk off to them. Like,
right.
Like that's not what it was for. It's not what it was for. And there's plenty of content that's for that.
Yeah.
It's made by someone that wants you to do that. Like, I feel like when you're watching something that's like unrelated to sex, I feel like you're like, if it involves people or anything that alive, I think you're violating them somehow, man.
Yeah.
Like if you're one of those people, have you seen that there's people that have a fetish where they like watching machines, like gears and shit? Mm-hmm. Because it works, essentially. Like what turns them on is that it works. And like sometimes if there's like a motion like a piston where it looks like penetration, then that also just makes it heightened. But like the fact that this machine is moving and all these parts are working, all of it's working, like for some people that's like overwhelmingly sexual. So if you have to jerk off to that, that's fine with me. But like say like, all right, here's an example. I think it's super creepy when people post videos of gymnasts doing gymnastics and say it's like as if it's porn.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking creepy to me.
I think any unintentional voyeurism is super creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's not cool. Like
yeah.
Like and some girl is gonna give you that. Like all you have to do is fucking ask for that like jerk off instruction that you're a gymnast, and she'll do all kinds of bendy shit and say all kinds of dirty shit to you.
Yeah.
It'll cost you like $10. You lazy fuck.
Let's see. Yeah, I haven't found anything that's purely two guys doing jiu-jitsu. It's like either a guy and girl doing jiu-jitsu, or it's like girl matches.
Or it's fake.
Yeah.
Or girl matches.
Or girl matches, yeah. Like the rest of them are just, after that the rest of them are fake, but yeah. Like usually it's just like guy versus girl, or like, like this is sexy jiu-jitsu, and they're like doing like a lasso sweep.
Sexy.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, guy. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. All right. One of them though, which was pretty funny, is that one of them was like, I don't know, Jao Assis is like the dude who like beat Dean Lister in the 86 finals. Like Assis, whatever his name is. They had his like content up there, and I just thought that was pretty funny.
That is funny.
All right, so there goes that. But let's go back to the original thing now. Back. There was nothing Rose could do. She was forever doomed.
See, I'm not so sure of that. And I know she was talking a little bit about the possibility of not returning to fighting.
Yeah.
But I think if she were to return and fight Jessica, there'd be a different outcome.
I definitely don't think it would have been. Definitely don't think she'd have lost by a KO again. I think she would know. I think she should. I think she would still. She would know better. Like especially after the first one, that first attempt that happened. She did. Cause she did it twice. She tried to slam her twice, and the first time it didn't. Nothing really happened to her. Second time it was like death.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like there's some strategies there. I don't want to reveal.
I
too
feel
much.
like no, there's definitely some strategies there. There's Joanna pretty much wrote the blueprint for it. Is start dancing to the side, left to right. Be a matador. Don't just be a target and get leg kicked and body shot.
Even on that lift, like I'm not sure that attaching yourself to the upper body is the best answer. That's all I'm gonna say.
Right? No, I agree. Yeah. It's not. Nobody does that. Nobody should do that. And then on the other side of the table, we have the Bellator.
We did have Bellator, and I guess the talk of that is MVP getting KO'd.
Yeah.
By Douglas Lima.
Yeah.
So MVP is known to have this wild, some would say creative, some would say showboaty style, right? And I mean wild, like has fully danced during fights, right?
Yeah.
Fully danced for like more than a second, like
as it should.
Like fully danced, right? He gets calf kicked, and it kind of worked as a sweep as well. It kind of dropped him to his hip, and he posted up on his hand and tried to get up quickly. Mm-hmm. And he tried to get up in the exact same spot in which he got knocked down, which is some day one jiu-jitsu shit that you don't do in self-defense, just saying.
Yeah.
Then he gets fucking clipped by a precision shot thrown by Lima. And it's one of those shots that, like, you can't practice that. It's in that, like, jazz area. It's not, I'm standing in front of you and I throw my jab or I throw a hook. It's like this in-between punch that you could have never practiced in your whole life. And when it lands, it knocks MVP cold because there's no way he saw it. He's never defended that punch before. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Never been in that angle while being threatened before. And he gets clipped and put to sleep right away. And Douglas Lima gets another hammer fist in for everyone that ever hated MVP.
Blah, blah.
But I don't have hatred for this young man.
Yeah.
I think all styles are welcome. And we get to see what works and what doesn't because all styles are welcome. So, like, if you are like, well, if you do this wild shit, you'll get fucked up, don't do it. It's like, well, let's see.
Yeah. It's like, maybe you might get.
Let's go out there, do your wild shit, and let's see if you get fucked up. And this time he got fucked up. But I don't think he truly got fucked up because of the wild shit, which is the funniest part. He got fucked up because of a basic rule of fighting. Mm-hmm. It's very difficult to get up from the ground and go into the same spot that you previously occupied when you're on your feet. So you've got to take a step backwards as you come up while protecting yourself.
Right.
You can't come up in the exact same spot with your hands down because the guy can KO you. And he did.
Yeah.
It's really a basic rule that he violated. The rules that he violates that are like so flagrant and crazy, he got away with in that fight too. Mm-hmm. It was a basic rule of fighting that he ignored. And usually fighters ignore that rule, not out of ignorance, but embarrassment.
Yeah.
So it's like, you got calf kicked and dropped when you shouldn't have been dropped. And so you're like, oh, fuck. And so you hop up on some like embarrassment shit. And you just let that idea of technique go out of your mind. And you assume it's going to happen so quickly that it'll be okay.
Yeah.
But just as quickly as you decide to stand up in the wrong spot, you can be punished for standing up in the wrong spot. And that's what happened this time.
Yeah. It's one of those things.
So we'll see. It's a thing. MVP can learn from this experience and just be like, look, when things don't go my way, I need to make sure that I stay composed. And I exit that failed position with confidence and grace and then set him up for the next position. Instead, that's not what he did. When things went weird and he got dropped on that calf kick, he tried to hop up like nothing happened, like it didn't bother him.
Yeah.
When you do that, you expose yourself.
And that he did. So.
And then what else was on that card?
So there was the.
Fucking Pitbull and Chandler got KO'd.
Yes.
I didn't see that coming. Did you?
No, I didn't see. Well, I didn't see it, so I have no idea.
You didn't see it?
No.
Dude, it was early, man. They just kind of fucking went at it, and Chandler went to sleep. It's really, there's no story.
No, nothing exciting.
It was just like, damn.
It's like, damn, kid. Give me that
And
belt.
he knocked him out, and then he woke him back up, which almost made it controversial.
Yeah.
Like, it was like he was punching him.
Yeah.
And he dropped him, and he, like, collapsed him. But he's face down, right? So you can't really see him. But you see him kind of collapse onto the mat, and then he gets cracked, and then his arms stiffen up, and he, like, pushed himself up. It's like imagine if somebody was sleeping on their belly, and you threw water on them.
Yeah.
The way they would push themselves off the ground was the way he woke up. Like, he wasn't protecting his face. He wasn't awake. He wasn't alive.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He had been startled awake from unconsciousness by another strike.
Yeah.
And so they stopped the fight. But it looks like they stopped the fight on a guy who's trying to get up. And luckily, no one made a big deal out of this. But, like, man, like, I was really worried that argument was going to come up. And it's like, was he moving? Yes. But was he okay?
No.
Like, are we going to talk? Are we going to act like he was okay right now?
That sounds like a
I will punch you in your face.
No. Negatory.
Negative. He was no way okay.
No
Everything
way.
was fucked for him.
No way.
He was fucked, Phil.
No way, Jose.
Yeah. Who sucks, by the way? No way Jose sucks.
No way, Jose. Yeah. I don't like him. No way. He's very negative. Other weird. Oh, not weird news. Other news. Mr. Nate Diaz has another contract. I put air quotes contract because he's gonna fight Anthony Pettis in August.
Yeah, at 70.
Yeah.
At 70. So, like, he's a 70-pounder now?
I mean, Anthony Pettis wants to be a 70-pounder. I mean, Anthony Pettis said, "Hey, what's up?" I said, "What's up, kid?"
45, 55, 70.
I beat you.
Whatever weight.
Yeah.
Look, I can relate.
It's like Wonder Boy.
Fuck, man. I think that's a great fight.
Yes.
That's a great fight. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. And then what else happened?
But wait.
Let's see.
What card is that on?
That is going to be UFC 241. Let's see.
Okay, I accept that.
Let's see who's going to be in that card. So far out, nobody knows. I think I don't have a main event yet, probably. So I'm not even going to look at it. But yeah, that happened. And then, and then they have, what's it called?
Yeah.
Are you busy right now?
Hey, I was podcasting. Hold on one second. Yeah. No, what's up?
I can't get the fucking other garage doors shut. I need to hit the button the whole time.
Oh, okay. I'll hit the button. I'll come with you. All right. So I'm with you. I'm back, Anthony.
Darren's on a mission.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on a mission, but I'm still with you.
All right. So, yeah, that's about it. There's obviously another UFC card coming up this weekend. It's
What card is that?
That is Kevin Lee's first fight at welterweight against Dos Anjos.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, I've seen that dude. He looks really good.
Looks really good. Which Kevin Lee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bottom gray one.
Cool.
Right now.
We're on a mission to try to make the garage door work.
They are mechanics. Okay.
I wonder what the blinking means.
It means there's something almost in the way here.
So yeah, there's a poltergeist in this. Let me see if I can get
The blocking.
that light right there. Do you see that light?
Yeah.
There's a poltergeist in there, and it won't allow the.
The garage
I
door.
told you I believe in ghosts now, Anthony. It's not. It's not listening to us. And we've been informed that there's coyotes, which we already knew.
Yes.
But there's also something more terrifying than that, in my opinion.
Jehovah's Witnesses.
Not Jehovah's Witnesses, but I understand why you would say that.
looks like
No, wood rats.
what are wood rats?
Have you ever heard of a wood rat?
I have not.
Apparently, they're gigundous, like bigger than cats.
Let's see, wood rat.
Look this up.
That's a. Oh wow, that looks like a. That's a damn.
And so we gotta be careful of those cunts, you know? We don't want any of those motherfuckers running around here.
They look adorable, but I guess they eat a lot of wood.
And so our neighbor, he was like, oh yeah, if you don't keep your garage closed, coyotes and wood rats will get in there. You'll be fucked. We're like, all right, cool. So trying to keep things closed in the
Oh,
streets.
it's just a pack rat. It's a pack rat.
Trying to keep shit locked down. Yeah, but how big is that cunt?
Let's see what it is.
Tell me the average weight. What's the average weight? Because maybe
A pound.
maybe these stories.
A pound.
What?
A pound.
Oh, a pound?
A pound. Adult length.
Oh, that's nothing.
11 to 18 inches, so it's about almost 2 feet long.
11 to 18 inches.
Yeah, it's almost Well, half of it is its tail, but yeah.
That's fucking huge, though.
Sexual dimorphic. What does that mean?
Sexually dimorphic?
Yeah.
I believe that means that they can change male to female, that they're transgender,
Yeah.
that they're able.
Yeah. So they're sexually dimorphic.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, that's too dangerous, man. They can breed however. That's what happens when like an animal must exist. They make it so that like no matter what the pairings are, they can fuck.
Yes. Yes, they can actually. The largest
Mm.
bushy-tailed wood rat is cold tolerant. And most cold tolerant species of wood rat. Let's see. They can be found at sea level. Blah blah blah.
They can be found everywhere. They're
Yeah.
rats.
They eat a lot of
They're
cactus.
demons.
Cactus.
Cactus?
Yeah, they eat a lot of cactus and mustard plants.
Okay.
Yeah.
We gotta clear the cactus from the land now.
Yeah. Oh dang! They breed like every 30 days.
See, that's the weird news right there. The weird news is that wood rats are sexually dimorphic. And then the other weird news is the definition of sexually dimorphic. And then the other weird news is that dimorphism or what would you say? Dimorphicism?
Dimorphism? I don't know. It's a type of ism.
That was tough. Becomes relevant every 30 days because that's how often these motherfuckers are pumping out new rats.
Yeah.
Every 30 days.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I need to buy a 22 and just be ready.
Pew 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 pew.
Anthony,
Darren,
I must prepare for the next session.
do you want to hear a quick weird news about Dennis Rodman stealing 400 pounds
Fuck yes.
of amethyst crystal from a yoga studio, which is basically just purple quartz
Wait, he stole amethyst from what?
from a yoga studio.
How much?
400 pounds worth.
How did he do this? With a truck?
Let's see.
Like, so it's not like.
It's like he basically walked in with like 3 people, and basically they had.
What's his story? Is his story like this was mine and I sold it to you guys, but I wanted it back?
No, it said nobody's been arrested yet, but they're investigating the matter. But there's supposedly a video somewhere, and I can't find it yet. There's a video.
See, but like, why would you steal? Like, all right, first of all, like, to steal that amethyst means that you either believe in it,
Yeah.
like, which is weird.
I mean, look at the guy. He's a traitor. He's a commie. He hangs out with them North Koreans.
Yeah, but who knows what that even means? Like, look, if I get a call from a dictator weirdo and he's like, "Hey, come through,"
Yeah.
like, doesn't that mean like come through or I'll kill you?
Well, he can't kill you because he's not in your country.
I'm just saying, I don't know what that means, so I'm not gonna judge him on that. I'm judging him on the fact that he was in a yoga studio where they had a 400-pound piece of amethyst, and that he was like, "That's mine," and was like, "I need 3 friends who will help me carry out this mission." And he had 3 homies that were like, "Oh, dude, I'm on it. Like, let's go get that amethyst from the yoga studio, harness its powers for our own bidding." Mwah, mwah. Like he's a fucking supervillain and shit.
Oh, wait, and then he comes.
Dennis Rodman's out here acting like a fucking supervillain.
Oh no, he comes back again on so he did this on Tuesday,
Mm.
and then he comes back again on a Wednesday, and tries to steal. Tries to distract the employees again, and tries to have a female person come in and steal clothes for him too. They're on display.
That's awesome.
It's so stupid.
So maybe he's got kleptolagnia.
Maybe that's what he's trying to do. Or maybe she does, and that's the whole point.
Oh my
He's trying to
God.
get laid.
You see what we did there?
Yeah.
We brought it all back around, and that's the name of the episode.
Full circle.
Kleptolagnia.
Kleptolagnia. That's the spell.
Klept.
Klepto.
Damn it.
That's the spell.
Make sure you look that up before you title it.
Don't tell me what to do. I'll do it
Anthony?
later. Yes.
It's been a lovely podcast.
It has been.
Episode 167.
Yeah.
Man. Soon we'll be at 200. Soon we'll be on Pornhub.
We'll be on Pornhub.
After that, we're going to take over all of Stone Mountain.
Stone Mountain. We'll have all of the what is that called? That purple quartz. Purple quartz. We'll steal all.
We'll take all the amethyst.
There we go. Amethyst. Take all the amethyst.
See, I know about these things because I used to hang out with hippies.
Yes, I know.
You know?
I know.
It's like, oh, I think you should carry this obsidian. Like, I think we should stop being friends. Goodbye, Internet. XOXO.